Why do brains sleep? For centuries, researchers argued over the purpose of this daily shutdown, but converging evidence now points to a primary job: maintenance. Sleep is not simply rest, it is an active, regulated state that lets the brain service itself. Across waking hours, billions of neurons fire, exchange chemicals, and remodel synapses to handle constant input. That workload leaves behind metabolic byproducts, including misfolded or excess proteins implicated in neurodegeneration. At night, a specialized clearance network, the glymphatic system, ramps up. Cerebrospinal fluid pulses through channels formed by glial cells, washing over brain tissue and carrying waste toward blood vessels for removal. This fluid exchange is measurably more efficient during sleep than wakefulness, likely because activity drops and glial water channels open effectively. The payoffs extend beyond sanitation. Sleep organizes information. During specific sleep stages, neural circuits replay recent activity, strengthening useful connections and trimming others. This process, often described as memory consolidation and synaptic homeostasis, helps stabilize what matters and frees capacity for tomorrow's learning. Cut those hours and you see the consequences fast: slower reaction times, patchy recall, short tempers, and risk-heavy decisions. Even a single all-nighter can mimic impairment seen with intoxication, and repeated restriction magnifies the effect. Calling sleep optional confuses comfort with biology. Like oxygen, water, and nutrition, adequate sleep supports physiology, immune responses, hormonal rhythms, cardiovascular function, and metabolic control. When you skip it, systems compensate, but the debt compounds. Chronic restriction raises markers of inflammation, blunts insulin sensitivity, pushes blood pressure upward, and alters appetite signals, nudging weight gain. In the brain, persistent short sleep is associated with greater accumulation of toxic proteins, reduced attention, and dampened executive function. This helps explain why insufficient sleep tracks with elevated risks for Alzheimer's disease, heart disease, obesity, anxiety, and depression. Association is not causation, but the mechanisms are plausible: poorer waste clearance, dysregulated stress pathways, and unstable mood circuits. Protecting sleep, then, is not indulgence, it is preventive care for mental performance and long-term health. Practically, that means setting consistent bed and wake times, limiting late caffeine and alcohol, dimming evening light, and giving screens a curfew. Exercise and daylight exposure anchor circadian timing, while a cool, quiet bedroom supports deeper stages of sleep when glymphatic flow peaks. These basics are unglamorous, but they respect how the brain actually works. So when a deadline tempts you to donate the night, remember what that time funds. While you sleep, your brain is clearing waste, tuning connections, and resetting control systems. The hours are not lost. They are invested into tomorrow's clarity, steadier mood, safer choices, and a healthier future. Sleep is maintenance for the most complex machine you'll ever use, and nothing else substitutes for it. Deep non-REM, slow-wave sleep appears particularly important for this clearance, coinciding with lower neural firing, larger extracellular spaces, and rhythmic vascular pulsations that drive fluid exchange. REM sleep contributes in other ways, refining emotional memories and integrating novel associations, complementing the physical cleanup with cognitive recalibration.